Hey everyone, Tyler here again with Management One, and today wanted to share with you an update on the new law, which is SB 91. Now, I had recorded another video and we have some more information on this previously, so go ahead and check that out on our website, on our YouTube. But today I wanted to share with you some updates that have become available. And so to start things off, this is just a little bit of information, as I said, which is on the Notice of COVID-19 Tenant Relief Act extension and the new rental assistance program. So to get things started, as I had shared with you in the previous video, that this bill was passed and law was passed on January 29th, 2021 by Governor Newsom, and it took effect immediately. Okay. So just to reiterate what this new law is, it extends the COVID-19 Tenant Relief Act. It's California's statewide eviction moratorium, and this goes through June 30th of 2021. Next here I have that this law, it enacts for new protections for renters related to COVID-19 pandemic, and this new law also establishes a rental assistance program. Okay, so the next thing here is that the SB 91 actually requires this informational notice, okay, to be provided from the landlord to your renter on or before February 28th of 2021. And this is to all residents who, as of February 1st, have one or more outstanding rental payments due that were on or after March 1st of 2020. Now, I do want to just share really quick, if you are a current owner of ours, you can reach out to us. We do have the information that we can provide to you. If you are not a current owner of ours, I highly recommend that you seek out legal advice. You can contact us and we will help you to the best of our abilities, but you would need to seek out legal advice from an attorney. So that's a little bit on the updates here, and I want to get into a couple, maybe 4 or 5 main frequently asked questions about this new SB 91 law and the extensions that it's providing. And so the first one here is the question, when will the rental assistance program and the funds be available? Now, what they're saying is the U.S. Department of Treasury has distributed the funds to the state of California. Now, California legislature is moving towards allocating this money, as they say, quickly, right? So we don't know exactly when, hopefully very quickly. The second part of that question, the answer to it is SB 91 requires the state rental assistance program to begin accepting applications no later than March 15th of 2021. All right, so the second frequently asked question, can I as a landlord apply to the program on my residents or renters' behalf? The great news, yes, you can. And the program, it actually allows a landlord to apply directly to the department for the payment of rental arrears, okay? The application, the process, it will require the landlord and resident to work together, as the eligibility for the funds is really based on the resident's circumstances. So you do have to work hand in hand with your resident, but you can go ahead and apply for the program on their behalf. Second answer or part to that question is, while the exact process for applying for the funds is not yet really known, they say it's likely that the information such as proof of income will have to be provided by the resident for the application to be processed. Now, next here we have question number 3 is, what happens if I don't want to participate in this new rental assistance program as a landlord? Well, the first part of this is, if you as the landlord choose not to or refuse to go ahead and apply for this program, a member of an eligible household may apply for the assistance. So just because you as the landlord don't apply doesn't necessarily mean that your resident won't apply, okay? But the second part of this is actually very crucial, and specifically to you landlords out there. So if you do not want to apply for the program or you refuse to, if that were the case, the amount of rental assistance, instead of being upwards of 80% of what rent is due to you, you would be limited to only up to about 25% of the eligible, household's unpaid rental debt. And that's accumulated from April 1st of 2020 to March 31st of 2020. Third part of this, it's extremely beneficial, again, for you as a landlord to actually be proactive and apply for this program, because again, you'll be eligible for receiving up to 80% of rents that were not paid to you, compared to only having, again, only about up to 25% by not applying for the program. All right, and number 4 we have here is the question of, can you deny an application to rent, or let's say a renter that's applying to rent your house, okay? Are you allowed to contact the previous landlord or prior landlord and ask, or have them inform me that the applicant failed to pay rent that was due between March 1st, 2020 and June 30th of 2021, okay? The answer is a big no, is what they're saying. So this new law of SB 91, it actually prohibits a landlord such as yourself, a resident screening company, a management company, or other services from actually using an alleged COVID-19 rental debt between that time frame I just mentioned as a negative factor for the purpose of evaluating a prospective renter's application. So unfortunately, you cannot reach out to the previous landlord and ask them, and they cannot also give you the information that that renter did not pay if they're in fact applying to rent your property. So those are some of the good nuggets here that we found. There is definitely a lot more to come. This law is extending, it seems, by the minute. And so whatever updates we do have, we will definitely keep in contact with you. As always, we recommend seeking out legal advice. However, a website that is very, very good for you as a landlord or even as a renter to go on and see what these laws are all about, you can visit CAAnet.org, and they have a great plethora of information that you can go ahead and look on there to go ahead and get more information. So again, Tyler, Management One Property Management, thank you so much, and we'll be coming to you soon with some new videos. Take care.